Welcome to Hank's Place. Here we continue to rejoice over our great salvation in Jesus. Today, he chose the shame of weakness so that we could know the hope of glory. The hope of glory. With Jesus, you see, you could never tell what was going to happen. I mean, there was Lazarus being raised from the dead after being dead for several days. And other people were raised from the dead, and people were cured from the incurable, like leprosy. He could still a violent storm, do amazing. What was going to happen when you were around Jesus? No one knew what was coming next. So when Jesus died on the cross, what if he brought himself back to life? It was a scary but very real thought for his murderers, huh? At any moment, something amazing could happen. But that day, nothing happened. No angelic intervention, no reply from heaven, no miracle. By the end of that fateful afternoon at Calvary, it appeared to doubters and believers alike that Jesus had completely and totally failed to prove his claims, apparently. Jesus' body hanging on the cross seemed to dispute his claim that he was the Son of God. No one understood that Jesus had chosen to surrender to weakness. And that surrender, though, began with a prayer for glory. Father, the time has come, he prayed in the garden. For what? That the Father would glorify his Son. John 17:1. Yet there was no outward appearance of glory that day at Golgotha. No one saw glory. However, decades later, Peter wrote, this time with eyes of faith, seeing past the violence of the cross to the glory that Christ had won there. And Peter declared we were eyewitnesses to his majesty. 2 Peter 1:16. In order to win glory for us, Jesus willingly remained on the cross, refusing to use the power at his disposal to end the shame. In one sense, it was the real miracle of Calvary. Somehow, in that public defeat of Jesus on the cross, the Son of God forged our greatest victory. In the shame of the cross, Jesus proved all his claims and had won the glory. Can you imagine using death to conquer death? Yet that's exactly what Jesus did. And now Colossians 1:27 applies to us. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Thanks to Jesus willing to suffer shame for us, one day we will experience the redemption of our bodies and behold him in his full glory. This is a glorious hope that we have, my friend. It's a promise strong enough to make us come alive.